I'm always encouraged, I'm always with good high spirits, never giving up. I'm a go-getter, I'm a risk taker. A failure to me gives me more courage and I come out stronger than before. My mantra in life is simple living, always innovative, and looking for a better world that everyone can survive. Make everything software-based, digital, and you're going to have a success in your business. Good, my name is Amos Kibaru. I'm a CEO of Floor Decor. We specialize in floor decoration. We have various floor covering materials that we sell in all our outlets. I grew up in Naivasha, Rift Valley. My childhood memory was my dad used to work for the government and he used to be given motorbikes, Yamaha. So I remember to nikibebo kwenda shule, sandwich in between my dad and my mom. But you know, growing up in Naivasha, I never thought of being to this kind of floor covering business. Because you know, I was brought up in a simple lifestyle, very easy. In Naivasha, everybody knew each other. You know, mahali fulani. It was, yeah. Well, we started in about 10 years ago, around 2010.
What inspired this business, and when were you sure about venturing into floor decor solution?
My first entrepreneurial journey was 2001 up to 2010. So I graduated from IT business to floor covering solutions, and I started small. And the idea came from me visiting overseas and seeing beautiful houses out there, and wondering why can't we have the same floor covering materials in our country. And I started with just a few square meter and pushed to the market, and people really accepted the products. The transition from my IT business to flooring, which is more of construction industry, it was rough. We survived for the years, and we came up slowly and got a grip. From the flooring, from IT, it was an ongoing business that I had at that time. And the transition to the construction material for floor covering, a small bit of the amount of money that we had, we incorporated by borrowing friends and from the banks to build. It was a slow growth with a lot of marketing and a lot of customer awareness and educating the public why they need to use our materials. It was a journey. We did a lot of hard work. Promoting the products to the audience, and the audience slowly started accepting the products. And to be honest, we thank all our customers for our growth, because they are our first customers that actually, when we didn't have enough materials in stock, they will give us some deposit and they will wait the turnaround time. So importation takes about 45 to 50 days, and you ask a customer to identify what they want. They put small amount of money, we pay our suppliers, and then we ship them on their behalf. Remember, all our floor covering are versatile. There's no glue down. Remember the floor covering market for the Kenyan market? We had, initially we had parquets, the small wooden blocks. You've seen them in most houses. They are uniform. We had polyvinyl chloride PVC, the Dunlop small tiles, PVC tiles. Some still in the old houses in the government offices. So those were the two major types of flooring. And besides that, we had the old red oxide. If you didn't have money to put the wood blocks, which was for the mandate people, or the PVC, you just paint, you do your concrete floor with the red kind of a concrete mixture, so you have a red oxide floor. That was the most common one. From the days of our grandmothers, they were doing flooring with cow dung. You see, floor has been there. Only that, the technology has really improved, and people have been watching programs on TV and looking at beautiful houses with the floor coverings, and they wanted to incorporate the same here. And this is where the opportunity came. So we came with a versatile product that you don't need to maintain. With the wood package, you need to polish sand. And if water came through, the wood products get damaged. With the PVC again, the colors are just boring. And you know, with interior design, people are looking to have beautiful, amazing floor coverings they can complement the color of the wall, the furniture. And with the products that were there in the market, they were not really that much. Remember, the wood package was our uniform. Every house had the same design. Our products came in to bridge in the gap of the various aesthetic, the grays, the wood look, the tile look. And the major aspect was the easy to install, the affordability, and the cold, and the non-slip. So around that time also, ceramic tiles were really coming the in thing also, and people did really embrace ceramic tiles. Even today, ceramic tiles is a big floor cover. But the pros and cons of this product and the other, sometimes the ceramic tiles are cold, they're slippery, they're hard to install, they're hard surface. First, the product sold a floor decor. If you have babies, you go for that cucumber, which is a soft floor surface, easy to install, warm, and beautiful. And this is where we came and did a change to the way we do our flooring. Well, with the Mkekambao, it's manufactured as Buflo from Belgium, so we are exclusive distributor for some of these products, Pago, Buflo, Fobro. I realized being a marketer, I needed to have a name that it's home. It's home for everyone. And Buflo was really hard for some of our customers to even pronounce. We say Buffalo, it's foreign. So one time I was in a vernacular station doing a show, and the presenter asked me, what is the name of the product? So I came up in Kikuyu dialect. I was like, this is a Mkeka bao, and the Mkeka bao thing in Kikuyu means carpet, wood. So from that point onwards, I started calling the product Mkeka bao, and I saw it's a big brand. I went to the offices where they deal with the trademarks, and I applied for a trademark, I paid everything, and I got one. And it has really helped me because when the brand became big, of course, some of my competitors of everyone started calling the product the same, so making it very hard for customers to distinguish between who is the authentic one. So having a trademark for a product really helps you as an entrepreneur to shine and to help customers be guided and knowing which brand. Well, my first clients for flooring were my previous customers for computers. Remember, around that time, 10 years ago, is when the construction boom was really going up, and every Kenyan feel the need to own a home. So I started with my IT customers, and I started selling them flooring, my close friends, and my family too. Most of my customers who were buying computers from me were based here in Kenya, and these are the people that gave us the boosts. And remember, when you installed the floor, they became the brand ambassadors. They became, oh, I have this floor that I've bought, come and see it. And when people come visit, you see that kind of marketing with our first customers. So they brought us their friends also. What I've noticed with the Kenyan market, they don't really accept a new product real quick. There's a wait and see attitude. So, for example, with the Prago laminate, the customer had never seen such a thing before, so they were like, are you sure this is the product? And around the same time, I was not like a first one. We had some copies, some counterfeit materials, which had really damaged the name of the laminate floor, until we brought in the Prago floor, which is a genuine laminate. So for a customer to distinguish between this genuine product and the copy was a problem. My major challenge was the pricing scheme in the market. People tend to buy the price more than the product. So when you bring something which is really cheap, the customer doesn't have a second thought about the quality. Remember, a floor material or a building material, you don't look more on the cost. You need to look at the durability and all other aspects, and then come at the price. So there's no way you can have, let's say, Pago selling for this much, and a similar product selling half the costs, and they're all made from the same product. So they have to be somewhere, someone is losing somewhere. So the challenge that we had was the counterfeit in the packet, making it hard for our genuine customers to distinguish between the genuine product and non-genuine product. Access to capital, they were also capital intensive. So customers want various designs. You can never have all these 100 designs all at a go. So we had to play around with a few designs. And importation taking long and the delays. Around 2015, the Kenyan government introduced something called pre-verification. It's import, where when you import in a certain product, it has to be inspected. So it's called PVOC, pre-verification, and they offer certificate. So when they brought in the PVOC program, it really helped people selling genuine product because they were able to filter the copies. And they appointed some big bodies like SGS, Bureau Veritas. Before you bring in anything to the Kenyan market, it needs first to be inspected by them, and they offer a certificate of conformity. So this now came as a game changer because our product will pass the test, the copies will not. And it really felt that. And the government really took care of the consumers by having that barrier of counterfeit not flowing in the market. So that was a game changer for us, and now it made shipping easier. Goods are now inspected before they come to Kenya. I'm also protected. An unscrupulous manufacturer will not sell me something which is substandard because it will not pass the test. And now we have the genuine products in the market, and it improved the efficiency. Initially, it was teething problem, getting to have the inspectors come and inspect. It takes so long, but eventually, the system flowed in. We have our goods pre-inspected. We use something called Route B. Route B is where the goods are pre-inspected, and you're given a certificate for 1 year. Well, it takes an average of about 45 days from ports in Belgium, Antwerp. About 45 days is everything. They come, they get to our port in Mombasa. They are transported inland by the SGR. Before it was trucks now, and then they're brought to Embakasi where it's much clearing, the process much faster than what it was in Mombasa before. Over the years, we've opened close to 11, 12 locations, even one in the neighboring country, Uganda. We saw the need of having the products reach closer to our customers, so majorly in the counties, because we realized people are building all over the country. So we opened location. Our first location was in Eldoret and Nakuru, because we could see a customer really wanted to buy a product, but when you tell them it's in Nairobi, you want to ship, and people have not really embraced the e-commerce, and there's a lot of games. The people, you send money for a product which is not existent. So we saw the need to bridge that gap of a customer to trust, and we opened small showroom. Our showrooms are not that big, but once you enter in the showrooms, you find the right personnel. Our staffs are very welcoming. They understand the products in and out. They'll give you a quotation. Even if you don't have the product in stock, we ship them overnight from our warehouse. As you can see here, we ship them overnight, and the following day the customer gets to collect their product.
What are some of the risks you had to take in order to put Flow Deco into shape?
Yeah, it was one time a customer came to us, wanted to buy a pack of flooring for 70 units. We were small, they didn't really trust us. So they say, we want to see you first ship and have the documents ready, and then we can proceed to give you the payment. So because it was a big project which we saw as an avenue for us to even showcase the product, we went ahead and procured the products in Belgium through bank loans, and it was a huge amount. So when the bank loans were approved and we eventually paid for the product and the shipping started, the customer decided to get away. They really not honored their word. So I learned by taking that risk that no matter how small or big it is, you need to have a customer commit by giving you a small percentage. So with that kind of experience that we went through, we were almost auctioned by the bank because we had lots of materials, only one color. The interior designer chose it. It's not like one of those popular designs that we sell real quick. It was some weird design. And they never honored their word, and we were stuck with our material for a very long time. And we had all this pressure from the bank to pay up. We'll bring them to our stores and show them this is the product we shipped for actually this customer, and this customer didn't honor their award, but soon we will find a way to sell. So the beauty with floor covering products or any building material, it's not perishable. So you can always have it there and it will not get damaged by time. Open location which you don't really manage. I'm not like really there working day to day. We work with honest staff, and It's a risk for us. We push the products to them and they push them to the market. So managing this location can also be a risky and also a tedious way of operating. And also investing money, something that you don't know if the audience or our customers will adopt it. Like for instance, we brought this product in 2016, a full container first, but we never know who was going to buy it. So it was a risk, which eventually, many years later, paid off, because now it's a big brand and everyone is adapting to it. Well, it took us close to 5 years. We had big shots, big Indian companies selling flooring, and we were small. It took us 5 years of hard work and determination and a lot of marketing. Yeah, and now we are to a point now we are introducing new products. We are not only on interior flooring. We have a structural floor, which I call it beam-to-beam flooring. So beam-to-beam flooring is a structural floor where we are telling our customers you can now build cheaper, a slab, almost 50% cheaper using our products, which we are making locally in Kenya. And this is like the way we are going. We are always very innovative with the flooring segment. Yeah, and probably this is where maybe our customers love products from Floor Decor, and that's why maybe our name is big out there in the market. We won awards for 2015, 2016, thereabout, for having attended Kenya Homes Expo, where we've been always there showcasing the product that we sell. So we won the best stand awards, meaning we had a lot of people, a lot of crowd coming to our stand viewing the products. In 2018, we were listed top 100 companies, small companies in the country. So we went to that benchmark of top 100. We won various awards for floor covering segments in the construction industry. And to be honest, it's hard work, and we're proud for that also. Some of our products like Mkeko, which we sell to a small home to a big home, we sell them from 100 square meter a day to good day, maybe 300-400 square meter. And the products are averagely priced in the market. Yeah. So we would not have, I'll give you in quantities, in volumes. We move quite a volume of the Mkeko flooring. We're always very innovative. We are honest with our customers. The good thing is honesty in the business. Be very honest with your customers. I have a whole team of over 30, 40 employees that work under me. I treat them like colleagues. We work closely, very good. We have a very good relationship with my team. And for me, as success is to create employment, because in this country, we don't have jobs. So small entrepreneurs like us come up with businesses that can employ fellow Kenyans, and we grow the economy. And this is what I would consider that as a success for me. We realize that our customers need a whole platform to choose. You need to keep engaging them with new products. And this way you keep them locked to you all the time. So over the years, we started with Pargo flooring. Pargo was like a monopoly, only product that we had. We soon brought in the Mkeko to cater for people who cannot afford Pargo. Over the years, we've improved by introducing flooring for offices, healthcare facilities, airports, accessory for skirting baseboards, door strips. We're now in the big segment of doing structural flooring for building, multi-story building. We have a floor which is called beam-to-beam flooring. So it's a challenging affair to introduce a product because it's capital intensive, and also to push it to the audience, to the market, for them to be aware that we have new product and this is what you do. But I'm privileged to be having that IT background. I'm able to create my own content. I'm very good in digital marketing and all that. And whatever you see out there on those platforms, personally, I'm the one who generates this content, and I'm able to steer the company forward. What is the mantra that you live by? I'm always encouraged. I'm always with a good high spirits, never giving up. I'm a go-getter, I'm a risk taker. And a failure to me gives me more courage, and I come up stronger than before. Happiness is good health, definite. No court cases, not running around with cases. Being honest and the truth. Always be truthful and honest. And my happiness is just a simple living of without good health from God. And not being a dishonest person where you're always dodging people, and live your life free. Yeah, and definitely a family with you. In the 2 years to come, we want to venture more into affordable housing, beam to beam flooring, quick way of construction, lowering the cost of building a home. On the floor covering, we want to venture into more affordable housing, and yeah, maybe in the next 10 years will be another big segment out there also. My mantra in life is simple living, always innovative, and looking for a better world that everyone can survive. It has taught me to venture into stuff that I never thought about, because construction is wide. Yeah, it has taught me to venture into, I'll say every 1 or 2, 3 years, or every 10 years, we change to something new. I'll say you start small. I've been here throughout. It's only that I travel a lot and I see stuff out there. And I'll say, kutembea mingi, kuona mengi. So you go out there, just see what other people are doing in other countries, what you can improvise back home. And that's what actually what brought most of the product by seeing overseas and bringing them here also. You need to have passion for whatever you're doing. I encourage people leaving high school or even campus. You don't have to study that IT course or do some, get into the construction industry, be a plumber, be an electrician. Learn a skill. A skill is always something that you can have, or, like learning how to ride a bike. You will never forget that. So I encourage people coming up to be passionate, have a skill. Number one, you're an accountant, but you need to have a skill. Like you can be a painter also when this accounting job is not there. So learn a skill, and we would want more colleges that are training our people the skills. And with a skill, there can always be a job for you, because the construction industry is big and people are out building every day, every now. I encourage all small businesses to invest in a software to manage your business from sales to procurement. Have that software to procure the goods for you, to bring them in as an inventory, to manage the inventory using the software, and make everything software-based, digital. And you're going to have a success in your business.